I say, I ask, why do you want to leave? Why do you want to leave all of a sudden?
I'm tired. Too much drink. Don't want to kill your friend.
I just cross my arms, and spread my legs a little bit to make myself look even more bigger, more intimidating. My eyes are glowing from my raging, my tattoos and my tree birthmark on my chest are, glowing with this kind of white bluish light.
He says, all right, we no run, but strike me down and we'll be stronger than ever before. Would anybody who's not me like to remind us of what we did last week?
Sure.
We killed a nut yet.
So we basically left Wave Echo Cave and basically Tobin just poofed out of existence back to the Feywild, and instead we were joined by a new character named Framp, a Goliath barbarian of what?
Path
What
of
kind
the
of
tree. Path of the world tree.
Path of the World Tree. There we go. You're basically our resident Viking Goliath.
Yeah.
I love it.
Shaman Goliath.
So he basically introduced himself, and we ended up setting up camp. Rum asked Echo to perform some light funeral rites for Ripper, and everybody kind of added their own little thing to it. Also, Grum ended up admitting his feelings of attachment for Echo, and when he did so, a creepy fog appeared while they were on their watch, followed by the sound of a rolling cart or something, I think?
Yes.
It was a cart.
Yeah. So we ended up going back to camp, but nothing happened. We finished our long rest and returned to Phandalin. We went back to the stone. We went back through the path and ended up seeing that Stonehill Inn was no longer burnt to a crisp, causing a whole mess of confusion amongst us. But we ended up following the Rock Seekers back to the orchard, where we ended up meeting Gwyn Orson, who said that basically matters worsened while we were gone. There was a new goblin clan that was looking for the black shards. There was a dragon that set up a lair at one of the abandoned castles. And there was also some, what was it? The brain goblins too, right?
Mm-hmm.
The new clan. That was the new clan.
The Sawplea. The Sawplea goblins.
Sawplea, there we go. Yeah, what a name.
Yes, I do wonder very much where it comes from.
Who knows?
Who will find out? What is this big thing in the middle of the map?
It is an Odios.
He seems friendly.
No, we killed him. He was bad.
He probably was friendly at first.
We'll never know. Yeah. What's inside the Stonehill Inn with his family? I forget. I just remembered that part too. Pip and fam were inside the fucking inn.
Does anybody have a connection to Pip? That would be weird.
Really? The only one who connected was Tobin for the most part.
Yeah. Probably should have waited a few readings.
Yeah.
That I wouldn't have.
Oops.
I wouldn't have. Yeah.
No, you don't
Sorry
know
about
how
that, DM.
you don't know how perfect that is, actually.
Because now we're all in the dark.
I was pleased when I heard that was your plan.
Okay.
Actually,
Alright,
things
cool.
got
I like
even
that one.
weirder with Pip being there. Because he told Grum that there was an eyeball monster at the Tresendar place, and we already dealt with all that shit.
Did he tell you anything else?
No, he
Are
just
you
restated.
sure? Are you sure he didn't tell you anything else?
Let me go back really quick. Hold on. Gwyn revealed more information. Magic obelisk shards tracked to 3 places: the Black Spider, Nesnar, the Green Dragon roosting in Thunder Tree Ruins, and the Slop Flea Goblins, who have been periodically raiding the town. It also said that there's a spooky cottage in the woods, and then ended up giving like weed-smelling baggies that were tied up.
There's
in which
also a
case
cow
then-
with tentacles.
There's what?
There's a cow in a field with tentacles.
There you
Right.
go.
The tentacled cow as well. I forgot about that.
And
Oh man, I didn't see that.
I have it highlighted.
I
There was
love
a-
note
there was a
Sorry,
takers.
my
Yes.
girlfriend just heard me say tentacled cow. She's so confused. Yeah.
Is tentacle cow not right? That seems right.
No, she's just unfamiliar. She's uninitiated.
A lot of sauces.
Yeah.
So with that, yes.
I was going to say there was a little bit left, a little bit more. It was mentioned at Barton's Provisions that the goblins were fiddling with the well, which we ended up investigating, and we came across this Odia killed. Or Nyx tried to persuade it to calm down, but it didn't work.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't work because I hit it.
What you doing there, boy?
There, as I reported last week, there is a dead body of one of these goblins down here.
Did we investigate it?
You did not. You
I would
guys
like to
had
go investigate
to
it.
tangle with the Odiug right away.
Oh, yeah. We need to check it. It looks different from a normal goblin, too, kind of. Unless I just don't remember.
Roll an investigation check.
Yay!
I'll give the aid action if anyone has a positive or anything better than a +1. Oh, shit. Never mind.
I got an 8.
I'll just roll my own.
Whatever I'm doing though is basically equivalent poking its head with a stick.
You poke its head with a stick,
jab.
and the little stick goes into one of the teeth marks from the Odiug. It's a little bit chewed on.
Does an 8 at least tell me if like can I poke not in the in the bite mark and see if there's skull or if it's like fleshy like Mars attacks?
Well, let me ask you this. Do you put your hand into the skull?
Yeah, actually. I would be that kind of mountain man who like, you know, would have no problem just reaching his hand inside like, you know, he's probably reached his hand inside like dead animals and ate the heart ritualistically, so
Okay.
yeah.
Grum, I'll deal with your 17 in a second. First,
Okay.
First, Fram takes his hand and he sticks it into this thing's skull, and it is slushy and gooey and goppy around you. There is a skull, but it's cracked, and you're holding what seems to be a very big brain for a goblin. What would you do with that brain
goblin
once you
brains
have
don't-
it?
I hold it up to everyone and say, guys, goblins' brains aren't usually this big.
Well, I mean, I haven't seen, like, does the skull itself look like it was bigger than a normal skull to fit it?
How to best describe this? Because you've actually encountered these once before.
Oh, right. In the beginning.
You encountered them many sessions ago.
I remember that when we were on the trail.
It was.
Was
It
that
was,
a Dark Echo show?
Yeah.
it was the first experience with Dark Echo.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
While our regular Echo was absent. Maybe they're the same character. I don't know.
You can't ever tell.
No one, they can't be too sure. The skull does look bigger than a regular goblin skull. Nix, out of curiosity, what do you do when Frampton puts this brain in front of you?
I guess I would kind of go, ooh, gross. You can put that back.
Before I like toss it aside, I would like to, because like I said, I've definitely like hunted and like killed my own animals, things like that. Could I roll a nature check, just like based on my knowledge of other brains I've seen, to see if this one looks diseased or something, like comparatively?
Yeah, it's a reasonable check. Diseased is a strong
19.
word, but
Well, disease or anything, like even...
it looks...
I think we should see if it came from someone named Abby Normal first.
The brain certainly looks different from any regular animal's brain. It looks bigger than a goblin's brain. It's certainly more wrinkly. It doesn't really look diseased. Off maybe, but not diseased.
Alright. Cool. And then, alright, in that case, I just toss it behind me.
You toss it behind you. It lands in the
Put it in
water.
a squish.
It's like half submerged, half not submerged. Grum, on your on your 17, you find a little bit of a piece of paper. Do you speak Goblin by chance?
I do not.
How about Dwarvish?
I speak Giant, which is kind of like similar to Dwarvish, if that helps, but not really Dwarvish, no.
The lettering, and there's not a lot of lettering, look like it might be a derivative Dwarvish script. You can't really place it, but it's there.
Okay. I would ask if anybody could read it.
I do.
You can speak Dwarvish. You can read Dwarvish. Awesome.
Yep.
Please
As
translate.
I'm washing the blood and brains off my hand in the river. Alright, I'll translate.
Okay. So, do you speak Dwarvish or Goblin?
I speak Dwarvish, Giant, and Common.
Okay. Roll an intelligence check then.
Would I be able to give him assistance in this instance?
Not
You should.
really without having a way to.
Okay.
With a 9, it looks familiar, but you can't quite place it. It's a very weird derivative.
Yep, it's Dwarvish, all right. Something about a beer.
So to give you guys a sense of the room, you were in front of the trash pile that the Odiug was eating things off of. To the north, it looks like a caved-in area, and the south doesn't look like it goes too deep. And there is, of course, the well exit above you, which has a rope dangling down.
That's from where? Really quick, I confused myself in my head. The paper is written in goblin, right? Not dwarven.
The paper, if you'd speak goblin, you'd have a better chance of reading it.
Okay.
It looks like some weird goblin dwarvish hybrid language. A very weird pigeon.
Interesting.
Maybe we can take it to Gundren.
I was thinking that you could take it to Gundren since it has part of dwarf in it. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, you guys could absolutely take it to Gundren. To your knowledge, he's probably either at the Stonehill Inn or the Orchard. Roll.
I will check the orchard, not the Stonehill Inn.
Roll.
Right.
Whoever wants to can roll an insight check as well.
Nice. Great. My investigation with a +0 was a 19. My insight with a +6 is an 11. How is that fair?
That's how it goes.
Somebody didn't say their prayer today.
I guess not.
Roll the dice. So Fram and Echo, you think there might be other dwarves in the town too. And Grum, you remember that there are at least two others that you've encountered, the blacksmith and Grista. Grista the bartender at the sleeping giant tap house. So there are several potential friendly dwarves.
Yeah.
How would you guys like to proceed?
Get the hell out of here. Well, I guess see if there's anything else in this cavern and then get the hell out of here.
I think it's a pretty good lead to maybe investigate this note before we hit the other leads that we had in town.
Okay, so Fram, really the only other thing that's interesting about this well is the cave into the north, which you are welcome to investigate.
Alright, I will make my way there, but before I'd like to pull like the Utya corpse like out of the water so it doesn't poison the well.
Oh, yeah. Smart.
Okay, you can drag the Odiug with not ease, but with effort.
Just drag it off to the side.
Okay.
And then see if there's any druid crafty stuff I can do for flavor. Not really. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna come look at this cave that's up here. When it looks like all the rocks are falling.
You can roll an investigation check.
Oh, I'm so good at that.
There's not much to find here. And you still can't
Good,
find
there's
it.
not much I'm gonna find.
With a one,
Alright.
with a one, what's there is there. It's a bunch of rocks piled up.
I think I would go over to him and just like start removing rocks to help, thinking that's what he's doing. Just removing rubble.
I shrug my shoulders and start doing it too.
Okay, you guys each start digging out this this cave in.
Manual labor, brothers.
Nyx and Echo, what are you guys doing as they start tunneling through the cave?
I kind of want to briefly browse through the trash pile around the goblin and see if there's anything else, any signs of anybody else or anything he may have had on him. And then I'm going to go investigate whatever the heck the boys are doing on the other side of the cave.
Roll an investigation check if you want to shift through the trash pile.
Investigation 14.
There is literally trash in this pile. There's not much else.
Okay. I'm gonna go try and look and see what they're digging out.
Okay.
I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole.
With the previous 14 and with what they're doing, it looks like it could be dug out, but you can't get a sense of how long it will take. This cave-in could go for miles.
Okay.
Or it could go for like 10 feet, and you can't tell.
I wonder. I doubt I took this spell.
Yeah, I don't have shit available to
No.
make this less obvious to what it needs to be done.
It sucks because I'm pretty sure I have access to meld into stone.
Oh shit!
And I didn't take it. I don't. I'm pretty sure I don't have it.
The decisions we
I mean,
take.
Well, I mean, you can just prepare it, can't you? Like, take a rest, prepare it, and then.
Yeah, I mean, I could. We could come back. I don't know if it lets me pass through, but I mean, it's 8 hours. That's a lot of walking that I could do potentially. But yeah, I don't know if we have time really to excavate an entire cave.
You're also welcome to roll an insight check if you'd like.
I can.
Yeah. If you
I would
would.
love to roll insight. Much better. 19.
This is a mining town. There is a mining exchange. It strikes you that it's a possibility.
That makes a lot of sense.
Nix, would you like to try anything on the rubble pile?
I've looked and I don't have anything.
Okay. How long will Grum and Framp dig before getting tired?
Until the more intelligent two of us, namely the women, to say, "Okay, that's enough, boys."
Yeah, I'd say if anything, we're like having like a friendly like competition on who can remove like the heaviest rocks the fastest. Like, we don't even care about the task. We're just like focused on this.
I mean, I probably wouldn't say anything for like a good 2 minutes before I'm like, okay, so the goblins have also been to Grista's bar, so why don't we head over there and maybe come back later with some people who can excavate this for us?
You're right. We should drink.
Working on the railroads.
Once she said bar, like I stopped. I dropped my rock and started heading towards it.
Dead ass. Beer?
Great.
Would you guys like to try to climb up the rope?
Yes, I would like to.
I will give anybody a boost who would want one first.
It's
still trying to figure out what I'm-
about 20 feet up,
Mm-hmm.
and there is a secured rope dangling down.
It's kind of around this general area, right? That's where we landed? Or something
No,
like
you
here?
guys landed in the water, basically where Framp is.
Oh, right in the center. Gotcha. Okay. Well, yeah, who wants a leg up? I don't know anybody that can jump.
I'll take the assistance.
I don't know.
I'll take the assistance.
Okay.
I don't know why I have it, but I had advantage on acrobatics. So like,
I have not had
I
a
don't know.
chance to look into too much about your character.
I'm like,
I think it might be a barbarian feature.
oh, here we go. Danger sense. On dex saving throws, unless you. Okay, dex saving throws, but why acrobatics specifically? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
I don't know.
I mean, I don't really need the help. I should be able to do it. I'm gonna assume.
We'll figure it
The
out.
world's repath.
I'm gonna go up the rope.
Okay, do a strength athletics check.
Even better. Great. Ooh. Get that with advantage. Wow, that was like terrible. A 2 and a 5.
Nonetheless, because
Wow.
Grum is helping you, taking away almost 10 feet, and 11 will make it. With Grum's help.
Okay.
Okay, so you're out of the well. Who goes up next?
I'll do it.
Alley-oop.
All right. You said this is acrobatics?
Strength athletics, unless you can sell me on acrobatics.
Well, all I
Would
was
it
going
be
to
at
do is
advantage,
grab the
though?
rope and like climb the wall with my feet.
If you want to do it acrobatics, I'm down for that.
Oh, they're the same. I got a 12.
12
Oh, I got a straight 12.
12 makes
I
it.
didn't roll with advantage.
It's okay.
Okay.
Grum's help. The other one wasn't better. With Grum's help, he's taken away basically 10 feet of rope for you. So a 10 will basically make it.
Okay.
Nix, roll either a strength athletics or a dexterity acrobatics.
I'll do a strength athletics.
All right.
Oh no.
Oh no. Grum, she's falling. Can you make a strength saving throw?
Strength save. I can make it strength save.
I guess she doesn't have any
Okay.
today.
She
I
lands.
got you, Dix. It's all good. Don't worry.
She lands safely in your arms as she falls backwards, and you just very skillfully cradle catch her. She is
Yay.
now
Grum
in your
blushes
arms.
and then immediately looks up, and then tries again to help her.
I'm leaning up the edge of the well, and I'm going to try and reach down and help her up when she's close enough.
Okay. Nix, roll a second one with advantage.
Okay.
You managed.
Yay.
You managed to get up. Echo helps you, grabs you, and that just leaves our tall boy down at the bottom of the well.
Come on,
So
grab
what I
him.
will do? Oh,
I will give
Go ahead.
Grum a hand.
you're at the top.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, you went first.
Yeah, no, I'm still going to nudge Cramped and be like, let's
Just
help everybody
hold
up.
it open and pull it up.
Right? There you go.
All right, Grum, they can at least try to pull up the rope. You can go ahead and do advantage too if you'd like.
How do I get up though? Because it's 20 feet up.
You have the rope.
Or does the rope go all the way down?
The rope goes all the way down. It was a 50-foot
Oh,
rope that we
I
tied
thought I
off
was
at the
giving
top.
people a literal like lifting boost to catch the rope.
Nope,
Okay,
you're just kind of giving them a leg up.
gotcha. Okay, at least the rope is touching. I was gonna have to do some funny shit. Strength athletics, you said?
Yeah, that will work.
All right. 16.
That's enough. You scramble up to the top. So the party exits the well. And you come out at the back of Barthen's Provisions. And as you do, you hear some yelling and screaming from the southern part of the town.
That's not
Or the
great.
Miners Guild?
Down towards the south that way. You guys really never explored the Miners Guild that much to begin with.
We never went there once. I went there. No,
Nope.
I went
You
past
never
it.
went there.
Yeah,
Well, are we
I got
going?
my pick from the smithy.
Yeah.
Where about would it, like, around where south roughly does it sound like it's coming from? I will roll perception. I need to.
Go ahead and roll perception. South.
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 All right.
I will go ahead and try and
Oh,
roll
well,
perception.
shit, we should probably start heading south, guys.
Yep. South
I
it
rolled a
is.
5. I'm like, oh, southeast, west, maybe it's even north. Who knows?
The Grum physically turns your whole body and head south, and then points over your shoulder, says that way.
Got it.
This
So,
map is
General
weird
that
being
way
back in
direction.
this map is very big.
So weird being back in this plane of existence.
This map is very what?
This map is very big. I made a little icon that are you guys?
Oh wow, I didn't even realize
love
that. Yeah,
that.
this map is pretty big.
This is
I didn't see it either.
It's a big map. So I'm gonna move you guys out to the smithy. From there, what
As
direction would the party like to take?
I think first thing I want to just yell out to Barthen as we're walking past his shop, like, "We killed the monster in your well."
Thank you for killing the rabbit.
Anytime.
I look at the party. I'm like, he's gonna be really disappointed when he finds out he's still alive.
But we won't tell him. Echo's gonna like start jogging towards towards the Shrine of Luck, try to get in the city center and get a better feel for what's going on.
No.
I will follow along at a similar pace.
When,
Yep. Now I'm gonna keep up.
when you get to the Shrine of Luck, make a perception check.
Everyone.
Just Echo.
Everyone.
Dirty 20.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nix, what you get?
Get it, y'all. Yeah.
Get it, girl.
All right, so there are ramblings that seem to originate down here.
Hmm.
There's
We're just
also,
down here. I was too zoomed in.
So I'm by the miners, basically by the miner exchange.
Gotcha.
And there's something else going on towards the sleeping giant end.
Shit.
Split the party.
Yes, split the party.
Don't split the party.
Aw.
Boys and girls, let's go.
Squishy versus not
like-
squishy.
How about
Look at
one
the-
girl for each Goliath?
That's right. We each need to take a Goliath.
I look at
Yes.
everyone. I go, guys, we were heading to the sleeping giant anyways.
Yeah, but now there's trouble coming from there as well as towards the further south. So
Well, so the sleeping giant is closer.
it is closer. Yeah, maybe. Sleep. So much. Yeah.
Well, that's Echo's vote, since it's right here.
Yep.
How about this? I will stay in the town square as lookout.
Not
'cause
much
I really
closer.
don't want to deal with like the weirdness of Pip and his family. And if I start hearing like things start escalating, then I'll run and grab you guys. Oh wait, no, it's the sleeping giant. It's not the Stonehill Inn. I don't give a shit.
Correct. Next
It's
to
only
it.
the sleeping giant. Ooh, who wants to go where? Should we flip a coin?
I don't know. Someone said split the party. Someone else said no. What's everyone else saying?
You guys want to roll for it?
Yeah.
What are we gonna do? Whoever rolls the highest is the winner, and they choose for the party's sake.
Oh, I was just gonna roll a d20, and odds are one place and evens are another.
Yep.
Oh, I like that.
Yep.
But no matter what, we're staying together, right?
That is my vote. Yes, we stay together, but we pick one.
Curious what Nix and Bram have to say about
Do
No
what?
wrong answers.
it. I said I'm curious what Nix and Fram's votes are. Whether to split or stay together.
I say stay together because you never know what's going to pop up.
I say I'm going to the Sleeping Giant.
Sleeping Giant? Well, that's 2 votes for Sleeping Giant while we stand here and everybody screams.
I say sleeping giant too, just because it's right here.
Alright, that's 3 already, so that's where we're going as a party.
Yep. I'm going to grab
I
Grum's
look at
hand and
everyone
we're going to head that way.
I look at everyone. I go, guys, we're near the Shrine of Luck. What could go wrong?
He's got a point. I guess.
Yep.
I hate the mute button so much.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
It was a
Frim,
little quiet on your end.
and I'm never quiet. Fram, as you pass the Stonehill Inn, you see young Pip in the window with his face pressed to the glass, cheeks pushing forward, and he goes, "Go get him!"
I look at him and I give a very big but very forced smile and thumbs up, like, yeah, okay, thank you.
All right.
As we're
I think it's funny that no matter the character, Pip is stuck on Mark.
You know what it is I love the Feywild, so I think a lot of my characters kind of gravitate towards that.
Tobin, go away.
He's never gonna go.
Before we turn you into
now.
some stew.
Tobin just always haunting us.
No, he's greeting us good luck with his foot.
All right.
That was his only saving grace.
As the party approaches the Sleeping Giant Inn, the sounds of goblins singing and yelling from inside become very clear.
Grum just bull rushes in without even hesitating.
All right.
So
I
it's
was
not
thinking-
Grub,
screaming.
you
They're
bull
singing.
rush through the chimney.
Oh, is that? Yeah, sure. Ho, ho, ho,
Serves you
motherfuckers.
right.
I want to look in and like assess the situation and like look at Grista and make sure she looks okay too.
So here's what you get. As you bull rush in, the 3 goblins turn around. Let's roll initiative before we get too far into this.
Oh, okay.
Somebody has vigilant. Nix, you have vigilant blessing, so
I
you get
do?
advantage. Yep. Take the advantage,
Oh, so I should re-roll with advantage?
or just
No.
roll it, whatever DM wants. But you do have advantage on your initiative.
Just roll a second one. I'm trying to figure out this this thingy-madoohickey.
Ooh.
Hey,
Hey, thanks for that.
Nice.
Right.
is that the first time you've rolled a nat 20 in this campaign?
Probably.
Wow,
I think that's the two
congratulations.
I've ever seen from Nix.
All right. So
Heroic inspiration.
to
That's right.
adjust this weird combat thing. Okay, and Nyx 21, Grum 22, Echo 13, and Fram 16.
Yep.
The fuck?
Oh, that's cool.
No, that's
Oh wow.
Neat.
new.
Yes, D&D Beyond is progressing. So we have this weird little
Gives you a
initiative
crack.
tracker. Right, with
That's
that,
tight. So
Grum,
tight.
Grum, you are the top person in initiative. What would you like to do?
So there was singing going on as well as yelling, correct?
It seems like the goblins are doing both. Grista, our
Okay.
dwarven friend, is behind the counter, just putting up more beer and shaking her head.
I will approach here. I will ask her if everything is copacetic in here. And if not, to let us know what the trouble is. The heck? Hello?
I swore I was off mute, but I wasn't.
no.
Grista was as
DM, stop it.
Krista-
Take your hands off the button.
Grista was as silent as I was, except she looks at the three goblins and shakes her head.
Shakes her head no.
Just kind of shakes her head like, look at the bar. The place has always
Okay.
been a mess from the start of the Red Brands, but it's just this place attracts these kinds of people.
I'm gonna look at the party and I'm gonna give like a little head nod up. And then I'm gonna use more of my movement speed and we're gonna go after this guy right here
All right,
with
B.
my great axe.
Go ahead, hit B with the great axe.
19.
19 hits.
That's gonna be 12 damage.
Okay.
Oh, shit, I forgot to. Oh. Whatever. And then the cleave is it allows me to attack another one within 5 feet of it or something.
Let me
If it is within 5 feet.
let me think. I think it has to be within 5 feet of you and it. So the Psi Commander right now is like 10 feet away from you.
Oh, I
And-
see it now. It's more over the other side. I see it now.
Right. Basically,
Okay.
your axe is just hitting one, and the power of the swing is just going through to the other.
Nice.
That being said, we're gonna use my second attack. No, we're gonna bonus action rage
All right.
this time. There we go. That's it. Boop. And we are going to make a second. No, hold on. Hold on. Am I able to do that? I still have movement, but am I able to do that?
To move on to that spot, yeah.
Sweet. So move there, bonus action rage. Second attack on the same goblin.
Okay.
That's going to be an 18.
18 hits.
That's going to be 14 damage. Oh, they're both. That one is +2, so 16.
Okay.
And now I can use the cleave feature on the commander.
Yep. Let me just real quick look at the cleave feature again.
Yeah, I forgot what exactly it says you could do.
Okay. Can't spell.
Once per turn, if you hit a creature with a melee attack using a great axe, you can make another melee attack with it against a second creature within 5 feet of the fur. On a hit, the second creature takes the great axe's damage, but without the ability modifier.
Okay, so just... Yes, so... go ahead and roll another attack.
Natural 20. 7.
Ooh.
Okay. So for that, the great axe is a base D12.
Correct.
Roll 2d12.
Should I not just roll the damage critical?
That will be critical. It's if you roll 2 custom D12s, it won't add the modifier.
Oh, it doesn't have the modifier. Gotcha. But does it add the rage modifier?
It says don't add modifiers. So for now, let's think no. Let me read exactly real quick.
Right here it says, I'm reading from like my character sheet. It says, but without your ability modifier. It doesn't say anything about
It doesn't say anything about rage, so sure, we'll throw a little bit of rage on there.
Okay.
Right.
Then that'll be 9 damage on that hit.
Okay. So you hit into both of these things pretty well. Grub, anything else?
Action, bonus action, second attack. Yep, nope, I'm done.
Okay, Nyx, what would you like to do?
I am going to firebolt. After my step 2.
3 looks very, very hurt. B, not
Okay.
3. B looks very, very hurt.
I will firebolt B.
All right, go ahead and attack. Uh, 14,
Nice.
14 does not hit into this thing.
Ooh.
So it flies off it, past it. It lights a candle on the bar as it goes, so it adds a little bit of ambiance.
Sweet.
But beyond that, it doesn't really do any damage.
You should play it off. Be like, that's your last warning.
That was a warning shot for you,
Then blow your
mister.
finger trap.
Nyx, would you like to move anywhere?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. Okay, first things first. Grum, can you make a strength saving throw?
Sure.
You are knocked prone onto the ground by a force that you cannot see. And as that happens, the one that you were hitting jumps on top of you and he balls his fist up and he attempts to hit you hard in the face. 22 to hit.
That hit.
Okay, so as he does, take 7 points of bludgeoning damage. And as his fist connects, you feel a pain hit in your mind. And you take 6 psychic damage.
Oh, there it is. insane for barbarians.
So the bludgeoning damage, you would have your rage might help you with that.
Oh, that's true. So it would be 3 or 4.
3. Round down. And as he connects with you from the first blow, his fist goes up again, and he wants to hit you again. And he should have advantage on that, so hold on. All right, both of those would miss. So the first one connects pretty solidly. The next one hits into the floor off to your side.
I feel like I can move my neck to the side to avoid it.
The other brawler will look at the group, and he wants to engage Fram because Fram is the next one there. So Fram, he's going to come here, and I need you to make a strength saving throw.
All right. Hold on one moment. Sorry, my mouse is messing up. Okay, strength saving throw. Come on, man.
You are also knocked prone by an invisible force that you can't see. It just like a very heavy hand forces you down. And as it does, you see this little brawler's fist come up, and it aims for your face. So he's going to hit you with a 23.
Oh, ouch.
And take 7 points of bludgeoning damage. And you feel a pain sting within your mind as you take an additional 1 point of psychic damage. After,
So 8 total?
Yes. 8 points total. And as he does that, he pulls his arm up again and makes a second attack for your head. And I'm thinking 20 hits.
Yeah.
So an additional 5 bludgeoning damage and 3 psychic damage as you can feel this pain inside your mind just kind of ping every time his fists connect. And the Psi Commander stands over you, Grum, and he says, "Did you bring me the black shiny things we talked about before?" And Grum, this might be the one that you encountered on the last time that fled into the distance.
In response, Grum says, yeah, just give me a minute to fish it out of my ass.
He smiles and he says, "First I'll kill the spellcasters, then I'll tear it out of your ass."
Grum just stares him dead stare, like the most serious thing. It's almost unnerving. And in like the most deep, growling voice, he just says, without volume though, you hear him say, "Good luck."
As you say that, he smiles, and Nyx, he looks at you because Echo is still technically outside.
Go.
Oh, shit.
And as he does, he puts a hand to his head, and he rolls a 21 as he sends a psychic blade out that hits into your mind, and you can feel this blade kind of sliver into your head and take 15 points of psychic damage.
So where do I take that from?
That's going to be regular damage off your health.
And you said 15?
Yes. And keep this number in mind. You'll need to subtract 4 from your next attack roll or saving throw. Grum,
Yeah.
This motherfucking a joke.
Grum, he looks at you and he goes, "Would you like one now? Or would you like to give me the black shinies?"
Rum responds. Let me finish this one first, then I'll get to you.
Grum, he reaches down and he grabs you. And
The Psi Commander?
the Psi Commander reaches down and grabs you, because you are prone. And he starts touching the side of his head. And he goes, "Your turn."
No.
And this is a melee attack and a ranged attack. And you're prone. So it qualifies as a melee against a prone target.
Oh god, just roll it. My anxiety is killing me.
20 points.
No!
Or not 20 to hit. Not 20 points.
Ugh.
Oh my gosh!
not a-
Is that a panic attack?
Oh, I thought it was a crit at first. I was like, oh god.
Take 11 psychic damage. As he,
I'm going to use a reaction to use my what do you call it? My stoned endurance to reduce that.
all right.
So let me roll a d12 plus 4. Okay, so that's going to be 7 minus, what was it, 11.
That is a good
So that's like
Goliath
4.
feature. Okay. So-
Yes. Yes, especially for psychic.
All right, and I want you to keep this number in mind, Grum. You have to subtract 2 from your next attack roll or saving throw before the end of that goblin's next turn.
Okay.
And Bram, he turns to you, who you are prone, and this would definitely be a ranged attack. So he
How many
goes,
fucking attacks does this guy get?
the goblin makes 3 psychic blade attacks.
Shenanigans.
Shenanigans indeed. He goes, "Now one for the other one on the ground."
Yourself.
And it will miss.
Yes.
It will miss heartily. But
Thank God.
Cramped, as it goes to you, you are currently prone with this Psi Brawler A standing over top of you. You're not grappled, but he's trying to show you who's boss.
First thing I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna stand up, and as I do, I'm gonna activate my rage. So I get 5 temp HP, and then Grum, I rolled, what is it? I think a 2d8. So let me just find out specific.
For what?
2d6, and then Grum gets that in my here we go. All right. So you get 4 plus. Okay, you get 4 temp HP.
Thank you.
Yep. Should be more. Thought it would have been more. Sorry about that.
Hey,
All right,
every
and
little bit
now
helps.
A little bit helps, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
jinx.
then I'm gonna swing on Brawler A.
All right.
Does it? I always do that. Does a 13 hit?
13 does not hit.
Oh.
You can't
right,
connect
second
as you
attack.
get up.
All right. Second attack. I'm gonna reckless attack this time. So. The 21 hit.
21 hits.
Woohoo! All right. All right. 17 damage. slashing damage.
All right, you bloodied this thing up in one blow.
Nice.
As you connect to him and tear into him, he goes, "Don't worry, for all of you."
I just scream loudly, like eardrum shatteringly in his face.
He just stands there. Okay, Fram, anything else?
Nope, think that's it.
Echo, would you like to enter the sleeping giant and have a drink?
Yes, that would be ideal. Walk up. Oh, shit. Okay. 15, 20. I'm going to move up here. And I'm going to cast Bane at 2nd level. Maybe. I'll mark it off like that. Anyway.
Okay,
and I'm
saving
going
throw?
to cast it. Yes. Charisma saving throw of 14.
All right. Charisma saving throw.
But I'm going to cast it on the 2 by Grum. And I'm going to leave out Brawler A.
Okay.
Because I think I can only get 2. I don't think it's...
Is it a radius?
It's up to 3 creatures you can of your choice that you can see.
I understand. I read that wrong. I thought I only got 1 at a time.
You're welcome to leave them out if you want to give them a chance.
Nope, I misunderstood. I'm going to cast it at 1st level, and I'm just going to get all 3 of them.
Okay, we're gonna go B. He fails. We're gonna do Commander. He fails.
Yes.
And we're going to do...
Those are crit fails.
We're going to do A, which also fails.
Yes! They are all baned.
Okay, so they
Hell
have
yes.
to subtract a D4 from their attack rolls or saves.
That is correct.
do.
Okay. Echo, would you like to do anything else?
I would. Nick, are you who's the most beat up now? I haven't kept track of how everybody's gotten their ass handed to them. So who's the worst off?
Probably Grum.
Nyx
Or
looks
Nyx.
like she has the worst headache of the group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Nyx at 1st level. I'm gonna cast Healing Word.
Yay.
Which gives you 10 more hit points.
It is
Hell
a Christmas miracle.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is why you bring a cleric.
Everybody
Damn right.
felt good.
And now I am probably enemy number 1 in this bar, which is super fun for me.
You might be. It might not matter. You might be fine.
I'm sure I'll be just fine.
You might be fine. If that's it, Echo rolls to Grum. Grum, you're on the ground.
Grista doesn't do anything.
Grista is just kind of standing there watching this, still shaking her head.
That's what she does.
You think she'd have like a magical shotgun underneath the bar or something?
If you remember last time, she ended the fight with the Red Brands with a big long knife.
Oh, that's right.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
She might not want to try to stab the things with super psychic evil powers, though.
Put them in their big heads.
Grum,
Alright. So just to stand up costs my movement, right?
half your movement.
Half my. Alright, so I'm gonna stand up. Goblin's probably still on me, grabbing me.
He never grappled you. He just stood over you, hitting you.
Okay. That being said, I am going to reckless attack on the goblin commander with my great axe
What?
while I'm still raging for my own benefits.
Yeah.
That's going to be a dirty 20, I believe.
Yeah, that will hit.
All right. It's going to deal 13 damage. And then the cleave, so 2d6, was it? Or 2d12?
The cleave, did you roll a second attack? So the
Wait, what?
cleave is you get to roll a second attack against the one next to it, but you don't get to add your modifiers.
So it'll be 1d12 if it hits?
Yes.
Okay. And it's not an advantage because it's not the reckless, right?
Right, it's more of really just the strength of the swing carrying through to the next target. More
Gotcha.
so than
Right.
it's not a attack in and of itself.
But I do still roll an attack roll.
You do still roll an attack roll.
Gotcha. That's going to be a 15 to hit.
Which will hit this monstrosity. Okay, roll a d12.
Yeah. Gonna be 6.
Okay, I need you to make an intelligence saving throw.
Please, baby, please. 14.
That is enough. You feel this psychic burst out of his head as his head pops, and he falls onto the ground.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Grum, anything else?
Yes. Let me read really quick. Only the first attack. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna attack the commander again with the great axe, man.
The
It's
greatest
working.
axe.
Oh, dude, wrong.
Yeah, that hits.
Woohoo! Get 'em.
Okay, 14.
This make me happy and pence.
All right. Anything else?
I'm just gonna. Nope, that's my turn.
Okay. So with that, Nix, what would you like to do?
Which one of the bad guys looks the worst off?
They each look pretty bloodied up. The brawler looks maybe closer to death.
If I move myself like over here in front of the fireplace.
So if you move yourself over here.
Uh-huh.
Right.
Just to get out of the way of Branch.
Yeah. Actually, where you're at, you could probably get a shot off without hitting Fram.
Okay.
But if you want to angle it better, you are
Yeah.
more than welcome to.
So I'm going to move to about right there.
Okay.
And then I am going to firebolt him.
Okay, roll an attack and subtract 4 from it.
So a 10?
That doesn't hit. As you put your hand out to fire, you feel the knife of the Psi Commander's last hit kind of make you waver and make your hand change trajectory before you get it off.
Man.
All right, and Nix, that's it, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The Goblin Psi-Brawler looks at you, Fram, and goes, I don't like you. You're not very nice.
Fuck you.
Meh.
Who cares?
He will nimble escape bonus action away from you. And Echo, he'll come to you. And as he does, he jumps over the table and his fist flies first at you. For a 21 to hit. And wait,
Okey-doke.
they all have Bane, right?
Yes.
Correct.
So I need to subtract a d4 from that. So, let's see. Does a 19 hit?
Yeah, it hits.
Damn goblins.
Damn.
Okay, you're gonna take 5. You're gonna take 5 bludgeoning damage. And you feel the sting in your mind as he connects to you for 6 psychic damage. And make a Constitution saving throw to see if you can hold the Bane.
I think.
Or is Bane not
It's not.
concentration?
It's not concentration.
No, it is for sure. I think I am thinking of the wrong character. Never mind. I do not have advantage on this. Con save. 17.
You hold it for his first attack, and he attempts to hit you again. He will miss even without the Bane. So he definitely connects, and you feel it as your mental acuity kind of wavers for a second as he connects. And Grum, the Psi Commander, looks at you, and he goes, I think it's time to go to sleep. And he puts both hands on his head, and everybody's close enough that everybody needs to make an intelligence saving throw.
Intelligence saving throw. Well,
Oh,
17.
20.
Okay.
8.
So Grum fails, Nyx fails. So Grum and Nyx, I need you to take 18 points of psychic damage.
Oh,
And
God.
both of you are incapacitated.
I'm gonna
You said
react on
18
that
points?
again.
And the ones that succeeded, please take 9 points of psychic damage.
What? That's horrible.
13 minus, what was it? 18.
Oh, man. I'm close to death.
You actually collapse on the ground in front of the fireplace, and the fire just kind of outlines your body there in a distant memory of fire in a far-off land.
Oh, what a nice place to take a nap, at least. You got that going for you.
Okay. Grum, you reduce the damage, but you are currently incapacitated. And he's going to say, time to go.
why didn't I take Warcaster?
He's going to take a nimble escape reaction as he gets by you, Fram. So let's see. So there. And he'll get to about there as he's clearly headed towards the door. Fram, it's your turn though. He didn't get that far away from you. Nyx is down,
Right.
so you're aware.
Okay, Nyx is down. Ooh, all right. Yeah. I'm gonna swing on his ass.
Okay.
Right up next. I'm actually gonna get around and block the door. And circle around him and oh, that definitely didn't hit. So I'm gonna
9 does
reckless
not hit.
attack.
Yep.
Gonna reckless attack this next time. Come on.
17 hits.
Alright. So 10 points of damage and I have a Mage Slayer, so any concentration he's doing, he has disadvantage on the rolls to maintain it.
Okay, it doesn't look like he's currently concentrating on anything, but it is a very good hit into him. Okay, Fram, anything else?
And I'm trying to see bonus actions. What do I have for bonus action? I guess I don't really have much. All right. You know what? I'm gonna activate my large form, just in case he does that thing with the strength check again. They do the thing with the strength check again.
Okay.
So, like, I am now bigger. My eyes are glowing. Hopefully, I'm blocking the door even more. All right, that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Echo, what would you like to do? This goblin brawler is on the table. His little fists are up around your face.
So first, I'm going to use a cantrip, but I'm going to use meta magic, and I'm going to quicken it. So it's a bonus action. Oh wait, I can only use one meta magic at a time, right?
I believe so, yes.
They'll specify if you can use it even after using a meta magic.
Let's see. Yeah.
Dude. I think like Heighten is an example of one of them. Maybe.
So it says you can use one meta magic option on a spell when you cast it. So if I'm casting 2 spells this time, can I use 2 meta magic options?
Yeah, let's...
If one is like a bonus action, yeah.
Yeah, let's say yes.
Okay. Oh, I don't need to anyway, but it's good to know. All right, so I'm going to twin Toll the Dead. Where's my spells? Yes, I'm going to twin Toll the Dead on both goblins.
Okay, wisdom save.
Yes. Sorry, I'm nervous.
All right. So, first wisdom save. Let me just look at something real quick. This isn't charmed or frightened, so... Brawler gets 21. And Commander gets 7.
If they're still baned, doesn't that affect their saving throws as well, or no?
Oh, I think they would be affected by Bane, yeah.
I don't think it would matter if he rolled a 17.
Yeah, I don't think the brawler is really.
Oh.
Yeah, the save is a 14.
Oh, yeah, never mind.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
is the save 13 or 14?
it's 14.
Okay, so if he rolls a 4, it'll take it down to a 13.
From a 21?
Oh, that's right. I forgot he had. I wasn't adding his modifier to it. 17
Oh,
plus
yeah.
Okay,
4.
you don't have to add you don't have to add his modifier. You know.
I mean, yeah.
Right.
I just saw the
that.
17 dice animation go, and I was like, hey, he's got a 17. That's close enough.
Roll a cool, and it'd be really cool if you didn't, man.
D&D Beyond adds it for you.
All right,
Isn't it
all
wonderful?
right.
Okay, so the Psi Commander fails. How much damage would he take?
Enough.
Come on, big numbers. Big
Be
numbers.
careful what you
10.
ask for.
Hey. Twing.
Okay, he shivers as a cold chill runs up his spine from your attack. The brawler in front of you looks unaffected.
Okay, that was my bonus action. For my action, I'm going to reach out and grab this goblin.
Okay, you want to grapple him?
No, I'm going to cast... How beat up does he look?
Probably... He looks decently beat up. He can probably take a couple more hits unless they're very serious hits.
Alright, I'm going to need a con save of 14, and I'm going to cast Inflict Wounds at 2nd level.
Alright.
Ooh.
Con save.
Just fail it for me, please.
16.
-4.
-4.
Or minus a d4. It would be great if you did -4, but I'll take whatever I can get.
Let's see what we got. 15.
Damn it. Okay. So, let's
Take
see
half.
what's going on. Yeah. Oh, come on. Really?
Oh, too many ones.
Oh,
And
my
that's
goodness.
halved, right?
Yes.
Oof.
Do you have heroic inspiration or anything?
I do not. It's not marked anyway.
Oh.
I think the last one I had was from Tobin, so.
Well, I meant like the heroic inspiration. Oh, damn. Quick, make the DM laugh and maybe he'll reward it to you.
All right, let me tell you a joke.
Bribery is fantastic. But the Goblin Psi Brawler is not nearly as hurt as he could have been.
Yeah, no kidding.
And the Goblin Psi Brawler feels alright with that. Grum and less Echo, anything else?
I'm gonna scream in his face.
What will you scream in his face?
Just a, like, from the belly scream of rage.
She's
Alright.
trying. It's learning from Grums.
As you scream in his face, he puts his weird twisted nose closer to your mouth as it goes, and he's just enjoying the moment.
Goblins are freaks, man.
Grum, what would you like to do?
I would like to wake up.
I forgot you're still incapacitated.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no! Oh no!
Is there a saving throw? Anything he does to wake back up?
Nope, he'll be back up at the end of the Psi Commander's next turn.
Yep.
All right, Nyx, please make a death saving throw.
No. So which one would that be?
Flat D20 roll. That is one success. One to the
Yay.
good.
Yay.
So how do I success it?
On your character sheet where it says failure success, click the success. There should be 3 little circles for each.
Okay.
Okay. So, Echo, this thing tries to hit you again.
I'm sorry.
But first,
Oh, shit.
Before it does
Sorry, I
that,
just realized.
I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Okay.
This is turning out to be much more challenging than I thought.
You fend off this mental press on your body, but he still winds up his fist and throws it at you. 14 will miss. And just as quick as he throws the one, he turns around and he throws the other. I think 16 misses as well, yes?
Yes.
Or does 16 hit?
Nope, it misses.
Okay, shield?
Yep.
Alright, so he hits off the edge of your shield and the metal just dings. Goblin Psi Commander. Bram, let me see something here. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
You got it. 14.
Which is luckily just enough. So you feel these dissonant whispers in your ear. And you feel that he's trying to make you run, but you don't feel the urge to run. You do, however, take 5 points of damage as these dissonant whispers just keep whispering evil, evil psychic things in your ear.
No more temp HP. I'm just like, piss off voices.
And he will go, time to run. And he... how big is your big form?
Oh no.
For that real quick. How big is my big form? Sorry. It's a large.
Okay, so he's going to look at the obvious block from the door. And he is going to say, I think it's time we talk. Yes?
About
About letting us leave.
I kind of just look over him. I look at Grum and Echo, and then I also look at Nyx Hurt, and I say, I ask, why do you want to leave? Why do you want to leave all of a sudden?
I'm tired. Too much drink. Don't want to kill your friend.
Oh, so that's why you suddenly stopped fighting and decided to turn tail and run? I just cross my arms, and spread my legs a little bit to make myself look even more bigger, more intimidating. My eyes are glowing from my raging, my tattoos and my tree birthmark on my chest are, glowing with this kind of white bluish light.
He says, all right, we know run, but strike me down and we'll be stronger than ever before. And he will nimble escape, and he'll go over here and he'll just camp on top of Nyx's body.
That's rude.
And Bram, it's your turn.
I am going to charge over there. stompingly, menacingly, trying to make myself look as terrifying as possible. Any like furniture that's in the way is basically just shoved aside like it isn't even there.
You wreck the place.
And I am going to swing on him again. See if we get a real attack this time. Woo! Ooh, that is my first crit.
All right.
Yes. Nice.
Roll crit damage.
Roll crit damage.
Rolling.
15 plus 17.
Okay, I need you and Echo to make an intelligence saving throw.
17.
Okay.
Oh, 14.
I don't mean Echo. I get you guys confused all the times. I'm sorry. Nyx, I need you to make the intelligence saving throw.
Oh, am I somewhat back to life?
No, but you don't want to fail it.
Okay. Can I roll an advantage since I'm unconscious?
I was debating whether being unconscious would make you have disadvantage or not. That I was thinking, no, it's like attacking the subconscious mind. But these psychic energies can like wrap around in. So I'm just gonna say not disadvantage or advantage, just a straight roll.
Man.
Oh, look at that.
That works. Your subconscious mind fends this thing off as his head bursts open much in the same fashion as the other one. And this green psychic energy and goop just all shoot forward in a fountain as it falls down. You are still incapacitated though.
Bummer.
Alright.
All
When I
right.
kill him, I sarcastically go, ack, 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 ack. And since I still have a second attack and a shitload of movement, I'm going to head over here to the next one and swing on him.
Yes. Yes. Another nat 20.
I'm with the clutch, boy.
All right.
Yeah.
Crit damage this.
8 damage.
That's your crit damage?
Yes.
That's as bad as her second level spell.
That's right. That's with the fucking raise modifier.
All right, Fram,
Oh,
it
that
is
was
not.
funny.
It is not dead. Anything
I have a
else?
bonus action. I'm just trying to think about bonus actions. Alright. Nope. Nothing else. I just, after swinging, I get in its face and go, ack, 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 ack.
It looks at you and just for a brief second says, "I'm about to die, but I'd rather die than ever hear that again." Echo?
Funny.
Okay. I'm going to... I'm going to try inflict wounds again at first level.
Okay, that's a con save, right?
It is.
Okay, Goblin Psi Brawler. He will fail.
Yes! So he takes 2d12.
I thought you were going to say 2 damage for a second. I was like, what?
So did I. It's like, there's no way.
Am I reading that right? Oh, yeah, because this is inflict wounds on total dead. So it's 2d10. That's where I'm messing up. Okay. That was better than my level 2 slot.
It's amazing how dice are. So, I need Echo, really Echo this time, and Frampt again to roll an intelligence saving throw.
Oh, I meant to use my bonus action first. Crap.
14.
Okay.
14 makes
Well,
it.
let's just pray then. 18.
18 makes it, so this thing head explodes and goes down in the same way as the darkness of your spell and the wounds that fester pop up and this thing flops down dead. Let's not exit initiative order just yet. Grum, you pop back awake. You see Nyx down by the firelight. You see Echo very badly hurt, and Framp going to town on everything in the room.
I know Framp and Echo have things covered, and seeing all of them dead, I'm just gonna kind of look at Framp and Echo, then at Grista, and head on over to Nyx. And I am going to gently pour a potion of healing down her throat.
Alright, I believe that's... Is that 2d4 plus 2?
Yeah. If I can get it here. 4. Goddamn ones, bro. I hate freaking D4s, man.
Alright, Nyx, give yourself 4 points of healing.
How do I do that if I'm at death, failure, success thingies?
Let's see. Is the heal damage button gone?
Yes.
Okay, give yourself 3 successes and see if that stabilizes it.
Nope.
Okay, give me...
I think you have to click all of your saves to be successful first, and then
wait.
it'll go ahead and let you.
I can have healing this way. How many healing for?
Yes.
Okay, yep, when you click into the saves, it'll give you an option to heal.
Yep. I did.
Okay. So, Nyx, when you pop back awake, Grum is pouring this reddish liquid down your throat, and there is a dead, strange-looking goblin who's kind of half-draped over you.
Welcome back.
I kind of come back unconscious. Thanks, Grum, for pouring that healing potion down my throat. And then I'm going to shrug this dead carcass off my body and be like, ew, gross.
It flops on the floor. All right, the party...
I don't know why, but I love that reel. It's just something about it.
Which one?
Ooh. Ooh. What's that? What's that, brother?
Okay, so the party gets back up. What does the party do? Grista is reaching underneath the bar for things, it looks like.
I'm going to ask Grista if she's okay.
She says, these things are worse than the goddamn red brands. First, they come to town. They drink up everything. These guys wreck the place worse. Here, drinks on me. I'll tell you what I know.
Yeah. I don't know if I let go of Nyx or not, but I let me rephrase. I don't know if Nyx is up yet, but when she says free drinks or yep.
Nyx is left there, kind of half on the ground.
Now that I'm not raging anymore, I will use Cure Wounds on Nyx.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go over and touch her and heal her for 11 points of damage.
All right. Nyx, please take 11 points of healing damage.
I mean, yeah. Sorry, heal her for 11 points.
We're still in
That's
initiative,
gonna
right?
No, you guys can drop out now that Nyx is back up. All of the visible threats have left the building. Grista will start putting down beers in front of all of the bar stools. Come on, have a drink. I'll tell you everything I know. You guys have saved me at least twice. Maybe 3 times, I don't know.
Echo's gonna
As I walk over the bar, I'm picking up like the table I knocked over and any other like tables and chairs that are knocked over and stuff. Just like trying to be polite.
So in this big giant tap house with like devastation everywhere, you just kind of arranging the little bits.
A little bit, just trying to be nice.
Krista says, "Thank you very much, sweetheart. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I could use someone here to clean up full time if you're looking for a job. You want in?"
I tell her that is much appreciated, but I already have a job. But I say it in Dwarven.
She answers back in a Dwarvish accent that's not from around this area, but maybe a rural accent. She goes, "Offers on the table." And she puts a big mug of ale in front of you.
With a carrot in it? Free carrot?
Do you ask for a carrot? If you ask for a carrot, she'll give you a carrot.
I asked for carrots. I'm like, when I'm in this form, I have a weird craving for carrots.
Oh, snap.
Oh, Tobin.
Maybe it is.
She just smiles
Tell
and
me,
gives you a
Frank,
carrot.
do you believe in reincarnation?
You did kill him. Nyx, she'll look at you and she'll say, "I'm glad you got back up. Not everybody does. I've seen this 1,000 times. I hate the violence here. But
Tell me something, Grista.
yes,
Has this happened before? But not. Tell me, have you heard of the Red Brands, and have they come in here causing ruckus before in the past?
she looks at you and she says, "You guys killed the Red Brands, remember?"
Yeah, we do. Now let me ask you something else really quick, and just entertain me really quickly.
Okay.
But do you by chance remember them burning one of the establishments here down?
Oh, the manor house has been burnt down for years. It's never been fixed. They didn't burn it down.
No,
They just lived there.
no, I'm sorry, not the manor house. I mean, one of the establishments much more local here, like so local it's on this very street.
No. Do you think
Okay.
they would
I wanted
burn
to
it
check.
down? What are they going to burn down?
I was just asking. It was just a silly thought. I might have misremembered something is all. Trying to get clarification, you know?
She
And then he
puts-
raises his mug and he's like, it'll happen when you drink this every day, all day. And then he just downs it, slams it back down.
She puts her hands on the bar and leans forward and looks at you, Grum, in a very serious manner. And she wags her finger at you and says, "Don't wish things into reality. Don't say those things or they'll happen." And she pulls back.
Rum easily pushes the mug forward to her and says, "Keep it filled and I'll keep quiet."
She grabs the mug, puts it under a tap, fills it back up, and sets it down. Would you three like to go goblin hunting? I got some spaces. I got some information. Even these stupid things
I
talk.
excitedly say yes. I excitedly say yes. Yes!
She
I had
says,
fun killing those guys.
Look under the bar here, all along the wood. They carved it all into it because they think they're marking their territory, these stupid things. Does anybody look underneath the bar?
Yes.
I do. Absolutely.
Scratched along the line of it is this very similar goblin dwarvish combined script. She goes, you see?
Ooh,
What do you want to do?
I want to take another crack at trying to interpret it.
All right, roll an intelligence check.
Oh, one.
You wasted all your good rolls. It's fine.
I
You're
just-
fine. It's all about timing.
Other than those crits, I haven't had many good rolls.
Grista says, you look like you can read it. Do you know what it says?
I'm like, look at this. I'm like, nope, not this.
Well, I'll tell you what it says. It says, Zorzula was here. Zorzula. Yay, the chosen. I hate all of them. They think they're worshipping some new god. They're awful. All these damn goblins.
Have we heard Zorzula before?
Roll a history check if you want to know if you've heard anything, and it's a high check. Or roll an insight check.
Let's
Can we do
insight.
both or no?
Yeah, why not? This game is about rolling.
You said insight and
Roll,
history?
roll. All right, I gotta-
Insider history. Nobody knows
Wait,
nothing.
never mind.
Just a fat
I got
old-
so excited for nothing.
You guys, these rolls. Nix, would you like to try to?
Another nat one. What the hell?
Nix, would you like to get the bad rolls out of the way now? Nix, would you like to try? would you like to try to insight or remember anything from this? Insight's probably
Sure.
the easier. Insight's probably the easier of the two.
Okay, I'll do an insight. Yeah, there's a low one.
Nope. There's information
Yeah,
there
no.
within your grasp, but the dice say no.
Bruh, I can't believe I rolled 2 nat ones on that shit, but hey.
Wow.
All about rolling, right?
Krista
With the
says,
punches.
the secret is you got to figure out what this Zorzula is, and then you'll know. You'll know where to go. You'll know who to kill. Find Zorzula.
What do you say, guys? You want to go find
Zorzola?
Zorzola, beat the shit out of him, find out who we got to kill, then kill Zorzola and kill the person they told us to kill?
Sure.
I look at everyone. It's a date.
Krista raises a glass. A date! And then you can work for me.
So it's by now, when she raises her glass, by now it's been about 4 minutes since I said what I said about keeping it filled, and I'm chugging, okay? I'm chugging them down.
Grista
Estimate
is
the
an
process
expert.
would take like, oh, sorry, what?
Grista is an expert, so she would never let you go empty as long as you kept giving her an opportunity to fill.
Right. So given I estimate the process from drinking the whole thing to passing it back, filling it up, passing it to me, drinking it again, that would take roughly 10 to 15 seconds. 4 minutes, it's about, I don't know, 12, it's about 16 to 20 drinks.
Let me ask you
Do I
this. So how many drinks
Substitution.
how many drinks have you had?
Like I said, about 16 to 20.
You've had, what's your constitution modifier?
Constitution is a +4.
Okay. Do me a favor. Make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
You're a hardy boy. You should be fine.
All right. And I'm proficient in con, so it's actually +7. Oh my god.
How many bad
So you've had 16 drinks with your +4. So yeah, you're a little bit tipsy.
Yeah. First time, baby. Oh shit. Nyx, Echo, Framp, give a buddy a hand. Oh,
Krista is not stopping the service, by the way. She keeps putting more in front of you.
Oh, well, now it's just a personal challenge.
You're gonna bankrupt us.
No, she said everything is on the house.
It's on the house. She can afford to. She can afford to give libations to one group, even if one group has one giant skull crusher in it.
I think instead, Grum would just kind of be like, "How about you just give me a barrel and call it, and we'll call it the tab. We'll close the tab."
Roll a persuasion check.
I am great at those.
Ah.
Hey, what the fuck?
She looks at you and she says, "I'll give you a barrel, but you gotta drink
Fuck yeah.
all of it right here." Huh? She looks at you.
What? Oh shit, wait, what?
And make an insight check at disadvantage.
What's going on here? Yeah, 15 with disadvantage.
As she's speaking and looking at you, you might get the sense that she might have other intentions with you, Grum, as she offers you this barrel filled with alcohol.
Grum kind of almost hesitantly takes it towards him, but doesn't outright remove it from the counter, and he stops and says, "What's the catch?"
You're the catch, sweetheart. Don't worry about it. Have your drinks.
It's a date.
I would like to roll insight on something else.
What would you like to be insightful about?
Okay, so I'm thinking she might be the changeling,
Okay.
and I want to insight that.
Yeah, go ahead.
Jesus.
You can't tell.
Mm-hmm.
But if you would like to roll,
lucky, I have luck points.
if you would like to go ahead, be lucky.
Yes.
What a time to remember luck points.
Right.
She still does not seem like the changeling.
Even so, that's just the outcome of the roll is satisfying enough.
She seems like she might like you, but that's about it.
Okay, well, I feel like we might have enough time looking at the rest of the party, and then just kind of pops the tap and lifts it over his head and starts downing the
She looks at you and she says, "There's more in the back, if you know what I mean."
He doesn't stop. He doesn't acknowledge. He just keeps going.
I just kind of awkwardly look up. I'm like, "Go get him, champ."
She looks at you and she says, "Can you take these dead bodies out?"
Echo starts working on that, actually.
Yeah, I'm still in giant mode, I assume. So I easily just can lift up some dead goblins. This
I
way.
just imagine Framp takes one in each arm, and Echo's like trying to fireman drag one.
I'm not even doing that. I'm like holding them both hands, like, but like, you know, when you're bringing in like a couple of things on your finger, like a couple of bags of groceries, but you got one on each finger.
So you got
And
a
I'm
dead
doing that
body.
with like one. Yep. Like just two dead bodies with like my fingers looped in their belt loops, like on one arm.
The imagery's hilarious.
Okay, so you dispose of these dead bodies. Question:
Yes.
how long does
Yep.
the group want to stay here flirting with Krista?
Okay,
Does she have anywhere
so
that I can crash?
Does she have anywhere you can crash?
The broken tables?
have we been here 10 minutes?
Oh yeah, by now, with all of the drinking Grum's doing and all of the talking, probably around a half an hour would have passed.
Okay, do you mind if I have been casting Prayer of Healing while we're sitting here?
I'm fine. You cast Prayer of Healing between like sips of ale.
Yeah.
That's like healing word and healing juice all mixed into one. It's that warm,
Yes.
Oh
fuzzy
my
feeling.
goodness.
And
We
I'm
need to
going to
mark it.
cast it at second level. Is it marking off? Okay, we'll mark that off. So everybody get, seriously, 11 hit points.
The ones. Too many ones.
Lee, you're killing me. But I feel better.
Sounds good
And
to me.
that's
11's
all
good.
that
Feel
matters.
a little bit better too.
Okay, so the time passes. Does the group want to go do anything else?
And we should go check out the miners. Like, see. What
Yeah, I
that
was
looks
just
like.
about to say that. We need to go see about the other screams.
Mm-hmm.
Totally forgot about that, getting involved in free drinking.
I know. Same here. I down what's in my mug,
All right.
and then
Framp,
I'm like,
how
"Well,
many-
gotta go."
Framp, how many drinks do you have?
So I've actually have one, because where I was at in the Feywild and stuff, like, though, like, I know what ale is, where I was at in the Feywild, I mostly had things like wine, and so I'm used to like having to sip it. Like, I like drinking, but like, I see this big mug of ale, and I think it's probably got like as much alcohol content as like a wine does. So like I'm like sipping on it and trying not to down it.
Faye's finest wine brandery. Wine.
Yep. Though I am enjoying the ale.
Okay.
So we'll see how I feel after that. Like after I just down that.
Okay, Echo, you spent most of your time really ritual casting, so you probably didn't imbibe too much. Nyx, how much did you have?
Probably just had one.
All right, the group gets up. Grum, can you make a dexterity saving throw for me real quick?
Is this something that I can see or hear?
You can see two of them.
That's an interesting question. That's an interesting question. I'm going to say
It's not
no.
loaded.
In your state, you probably don't see it coming. You probably think you're fine.
Okay. Dexterity saving throw coming up. That's going to be a 16.
You stumble a little bit when you get up from the stool, but you don't fall down. Everybody does see you stumble, though.
I'm like, Grum, are you? Oh, fuck it. Let's just go.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to go. Let's go. Don't
Start
worry about me.
leaving. And as we're leaving, as I'm heading out the door in Dwarvish, I tell Grista, thank you for the drinks and the hospitality. We'll be back. But we got to take care of an emergency.
She says,
And I
bring your friend in Dwarvish.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay,
I
so
think he's smitten with you. And I like tell her that.
he smiles. Do you say it in Dwarvish?
Yes. I forget that I'm still talking in Dwarvish, and I'm like, yeah, he's smitten with you.
She blushes a
We'll bring him
little
back.
bit from behind the bar, and if nobody speaks Dwarvish, no one knows why.
You macking on my woman? No, I'm just kidding.
If you say
Oh,
that,
no, I'm
Krista will
setting you
smile
up, buddy.
even more.
I'm setting you up, giving you that layup, buddy.
Somebody about to shoot their shot.
All right, the party heads back to Phandalin. Back outside into Phandalin. Does the party want to take any specific route?
I guess past the Shrine of Luck and just following the trail down to the Miners Trail.
Okay.
Or a Miners Exchange.
So the party...
And listening, are there any...
Yeah, go
Are
ahead.
there any more screams? Are there any
No,
more screams?
all
or
the
no
screams
more?
have currently subsided.
All right, that's not good. We should definitely probably hurry.
All right.
Oh God, should I do another dex save?
Yeah, why not? Who am I to say no to you stumbling?
I'm all for it, man.
It might help you get those
Oh,
locals
nat
out.
one.
You all start to rush, and Grum face plants right there in the dirt.
Nice.
Who would like to try to
Oh my
get
God.
Grum back up?
I will do it.
Yeah, Echo's just gonna look at Frampt like,
Should I roll athletics?
Roll a strength athletics, and if you have advantage naturally, make it a flat roll. If you don't have advantage, make it at disadvantage.
Okay, well then it's a flat roll. Damn. Oh shit.
Oh no.
So his sobriety is long gone. He thinks he's helping by moving. You're reaching down and he's sliding away. He's trying to help you help him, but it's a total failure.
What am I like, grabbing his arms and pulling him down shit?
Yeah, anything that he's doing to help you, you're like doing the opposite without even thinking about it.
I love it.
Nyx and Echo, you were just watching these two just kind of like tussle and Grum
I'm
has
just gonna
heard.
look at
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna look back, look at Nyx one more time. I'm gonna walk over to the guys, and I'm gonna get Framp's attention, and I'm gonna have him grab one arm, and I'm gonna grab the other. And can I assist Frampt to try again?
Yep. Either do you want to do it or do you want him to do it?
Oh, I feel like he should be the one to do it.
All right, try it again
Yeah,
with
I'll-
advantage.
All right.
1, 2, 3.
With Echo's
got him.
help, you pull him up off the ground and you can set him back down on his feet if you want.
Are there any other wells around us or anything like water sources? Maybe even something for water, like watering the horses.
At the Stonehill Inn, you could probably find like a trough.
All right, as we walk by it, I dunk his head in the trough and then like pick him out of it and see if he's sobered up. And if he's not, doesn't look sobered up, I dunk him again.
like the old westerns.
Yeah.
Out of curiosity, how long do you leave him dunked under?
I mean, I just dunk him and pull him up. I'm not interrogating him. I'm trying to sober him up.
Grum, you're not incapacitated. How do you react to this?
That's what you hear as he comes back up.
What do we hear?
And he just kind of like flails a little bit, like,
I'm like, by the way, I'm telling you to sober up.
I'm okay.
Sober up, Grum. Sober up. Like, I'm not like,
I'm okay, I'm good.
Like, I'm giving
good.
you context. I'm not just.
And you
dumping
see
you
Grum
for-
kind of like, he like smacks himself on the head a couple of times too, like, you know, getting his shit together.
Grum may or may not sober up slightly. Grum, roll a Constitution saving throw, please.
It's all become about this, guys. Oh my god.
You're not any more sober than you were when you left the
I
stone.
dunk him again.
You are far wetter. You are far wetter than when you left the sleeping giant, but you are not.
That's going
you
in
are
my
not
notes.
any more sober.
No better off, but far wetter. Winky face.
Oh, better yet, I got an
didn't do
idea.
wiki face.
So Druidcraft, I can make a sensory effect. So I make like, you know how they use the smelling salts? I make like one of the things I can do is like a faint odor, like of a skunk. So I do like a smell of a skunk underneath his nose to try and sober him up.
May I ask if that smell lingers on what it's cast on?
It just says you create a harmless sensory effect such as falling leaves, spectral dancing fairies, a gentle breeze, sound of an animal, or the faint odor of a skunk. The effect must fit in a 5-foot cube. Doesn't really give any more than that.
It's just basically like an instantaneous effect, right?
I guess so. I'll just keep doing it. Just keep puffing it under your nostrils.
Overload.
Grum, are you holding Grum when you're doing this? Is he in your grasp?
Like I got one on like kind of like, you know, holding the back of his neck, and then the other one, my other hand is just underneath his nose, just making like a flicking motion as I'm like pretty much making a fart with my hands.
Grum, do you resist this at all?
No, I can't resist anything right now.
You can always resist.
No. No, I don't resist this.
All right, you're in Framp's farty embrace. I don't know what roll wakes you up from a fart embrace.
Probably another con save.
Nix and Echo, as you're watching this, what are your thoughts?
I was thinking he would have already said, "Blast it, I'm already awake." But I
Oh
guess
my
not.
god. Opportunity missed.
Nix, are you doing anything, or are you just watching this fart fest?
I'm kind of just watching and laughing at the same time.
Okay.
I'm like, what in the world is going on here?
So you are much like the bystanders here. Echo, are you letting Grum just get farted, blasted in his face to death?
Sure. I just think it's nice the boys are getting along. They're bonding. Let's just have their bonding time.
This is more like trauma bonding for Grum, okay?
Grum, by all means, roll another Constitution saving throw.
All right, let's see.
After this, it's like,
There we go.
Did we just become best friends?
23.
You may or may not be more sober from the fart smell, but your eyes are a little more wide awake now. Your feet are more
I think
stable underneath
between the dunk tank and the fart salts, Grum's more so.
you. Fram, do you let him go, or do you continue blasting his nose?
So, he's a little sober now?
He
Yeah.
seems more sober than when you started.
I squint at him, like inspect him, and then give him one more for good measure, and then let him go.
Okay.
What?
So does the group want to proceed to the miners exchange, or do they want to go somewhere else?
I'm down for the miners' exchange. Let's see what carnage awaits us there.
Yep.
Sounds good.
Okay, so the party can make it to the miners' exchange without stumbling. You head down to the part of town that you have not spent much time in yet. When you get to the miners' exchange, one thing that you notice is that the building is kind of lopsided and falling in. You see several people outside it just kind of looking at it with their arms crossed. And one of them, a female, says, I will give 100 gold to the person that finds the goblins and brings back the cornerstone.
Corner?
Or we didn't inspect the goblins. I speak up. How many goblins exactly was it?
She looks and she says, I think that there were at least 3 of them, maybe 4.
Did one look like he was in charge of the other 2?
It looks like that all of them were kind of equal brigands. Awful, awful, awful things. And
Which way they went? Oh.
She points towards the road, and as she does, you hear the building start to creak and crack and crumble, and you see the top of it start to slide. And it's sliding right towards you. What do you all do? Do you try to brace it, or do you try to get out of the way?
I'm gonna try and brace it, see what happens.
All right.
And then as I'm holding fast, I ask her, is there anyone else still in the building?
She shakes her head.
And then if that's the case, then I stop trying to brace it and just move out of the way.
Okay. Make a dexterity saving throw to see if you can slide out of the way.
Woohoo! For some reason I have advantage on that. I
you
forgot
do
to roll
see
with
this.
advantage.
You do see this coming.
Okay.
The 16's enough. You get out of the way. The debris starts to fall off from the top. Shingles hit the ground. Wood support beams kind of break through the sides.
I'm like, boy, that's a shame. Hey, we'll help you kill goblins. We're getting pretty good at it. We just killed 3 in the Stonehill. Or we just killed 3 at the Sleeping Giant.
She nods and says, few more 100 gold pieces. Bring back my stone.
Will you give us 100 gold pieces for the ones we already killed?
She looks at you and she says, they didn't have my stone.
Check.
She says,
Can you
Can
guys
I
hear
ask
me?
her her name?
can you ask her her name?
Yeah.
She'll look at you, she'll say, I'm Halia. I'm in charge of the miners' exchange here.
You said she's a dwarf.
I don't know if she's a dwarf. Let's say she is a dwarf because it's a miners' exchange. It
A
makes
little stereotypical of me. Sorry, my
Oh.
assumption there.
that's fine. She can be a dwarf. I think she's supposed to be
looks
a
like
human,
Pan-
but she can be a dwarf.
Hello?
Looks like Panda's on mute.
There you
go.
are.
Now we can hear
Hi,
you.
Panda.
Oh.
How are you?
I was worried. I'm like,
You
what's
were
going
me
on?
for a
I'm not-
second. Everybody was
No, I
ignoring
had
you.
to hold it. That's a weird thing. I had to like join out or log out for a second and come back.
Gotta quit drinking, man.
I know, right? It's fucking with my brain.
Grum falls down again. Unexpectedly, no.
What does this cornerstone look like? Just a literal cornerstone of a building? Or is it made of something special?
She looks and she says, "It's a special piece from the mountains here that we chipped ourselves.
Shit.
It was in a big black vein of ore, and it's the cornerstone of this miner exchange. It's what all of our success is built on. These things are pushing it around with their minds. It's crazy."
I had a feeling. Okay, cornerstone added.
I point over to them. I point over to the mines and I say, "They're moving it within the mines."
She looks at you and she goes, "I don't get it."
Eh. I go, "You don't have to. I've just been raised around rabbits too much."
Oh, I love rabbits. Such soft fur.
Oh.
So is it a deal? Bring back my stone, 100 gold pieces.
Why not? We'll probably end up coming across these goblins and killing them anyways.
It's about time we start getting paid for our work.
Like, wait,
Damn right.
This kind of work.
Oh dear boy, you have much to learn about this world.
I mean, I originally came here to help save it, but I mean, I'd like money. Money would help my tribe, and you know,
Money will save your world.
my spouses. gotta, you know, keep my spouses happy.
Okay, so does the party want to head down the miner's trail in the direction indicated?
Grum
Tired.
would like to request a small favor of the party really quick. Oh, wait. Would it be plausible if the Smitty is even there at his place of business right now?
Would you
Yeah, I
like
could use an upgrade.
Would you like to go to the blacksmith's house? Or
If he's available, I wouldn't know if the trip would be worth making if he's not there.
One never knows until one travels.
Actually, I think Grum will ask the people around really quickly if the Smitty is at his place.
They'll answer that he's been gone for like a week.
Do you know where he went?
They would shrug. They would tell you that he left a sign saying that he was going searching for some ore.
I nudge Grum and I'm like, "Hey, ore. Maybe we help him. We can get some of that ore."
Actually, and then Grum pulls out his great axe, showing off the blade and the coating, and he says, "Actually, this piece of work came from the local smithy here, and he took the ore that I already mined from Cragmaw, I believe."
Are you
And
are you asking where the ore is from?
no, I'm just
Are you
telling him
showing it off?
basically like the coating on the axe blades is that ore. And the work was done by the local smithy. Because he's bringing it up. We've already been there, done that, you know? So it's like, yeah, we totally could. If we bring enough back, it's doable because it's already been done.
And I just look at that and I'm like, "That is beautiful." Ooh.
Yeah, I know. Nice shiny black coat, man. Isn't it nice? Wait, is it? Yeah, it would be black.
Yeah, it's a very black, shiny substance, much like the other obsidian shards.
For the record, my great axe it's got a beautiful blade, and it's like a greenish kind of metal. But the hilt is like kind of like a couple of tree branches like intertwined. Kind of like Thor's axe from the newer movies, but like with the blade being more like traditional. So like I'm like comparing the two. Yours looks like fancier, and mine's like, yeah.
But as proven at the Sleeping Giant, very functional.
Right.
Very functional. I love
Right. That being said, Grum would like to ask a favor of the locals instead of the party now that we've gotten that situated. And the favor would be that if anyone sees the city before we return, if he would be willing and able to make a custom pommel for my great axe. He's worked on it before, so he would be familiar. Just tell him the Goliath is inquiring about a custom wolf's head pommel.
They would agree, though. They would tell him that you're looking for him next time they see him.
Thank you all. Thank you so much.
Okay. Does the party head off towards a minor trail, or do we stay in town for a little bit longer?
Well,
Cool with going forward.
yeah. Does anybody need a rest or anything? Just
Yes.
checking.
I don't
do?
know that I can go another round with all four of them.
Okay.
I mean, maybe. I'm not opposed to going forward and camping, but Echo's gonna suggest that we do some scouting rather than walk into an ambush.
That
Or we
is
can try to
definitely a smart suggestion.
What time of day is it?
It's not quite night. It's afternoon. It's 5
Do you wanna,
o'clock
like, maybe
somewhere,
rest?
according to Grum.
You wanna, like, okay, in that case, we should go rest because Grum's drunk as shit. So we go rest, and then we go after the goblins at night.
Where would the
anybody
party
else's ideas on that?
like to rest?
Can we go back to the
We
orchard?
can go to the Sleeping Giant. We can go to the Orchard.
So the Sleeping Giant is just a bar. It's not an inn.
That's right.
You can sleep there, but it's a
I
very
meant-
different kind of sleep.
Right.
You're not getting any sleep.
I actually meant the Stonehill, but Grista might be willing to accommodate at least a couple of us.
That's what I was going to say. Krista will let Grum sleep at the Sleeping Giant, but I think the rest of us need to go somewhere else.
Shit.
No, I vote for the Orchard because I also want Gundren to take a look at that piece of paper we found on the goblin in the
Same.
web.
Same.
That's right.
Okay.
And I still don't want to deal with the awkwardness of Pip and his family.
He's a 7-year-old boy. A 7-year-old boy is going to be awkward.
Yeah, but he wasn't a 7-year-old boy when I left the Feywild.
You know what's awkward is 7 walk.
Okay, so the
So
party.
I guess that means we're going to the Orchard.
Let me.
Ooh.
If I could move maps around and map D&D Beyond, that would be easier so I could put the maps I wanted at the top. Okay, the party can get to the orchard without much trouble. And Gwen's going to be in the study. Gundren and Nundro are going to be in their special places. And when you
I'm
get...
just asking the party on our way over. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, before you get... We're on the way over.
I was on the way over. I'm just asking, like, is this place always such full of drama?
Yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I have to remind myself I'm playing a new character sometimes.
I will knock on the door when we get there, whenever that happens, instead of just barging in like last time.
So Grum is not leading the way.
Nope. Grum is probably dragging his feet.
Yeah, I'm like behind him watching him.
Darren would open the door for you and welcome you in.
Okay.
And he would ask that you report any findings to Gwen specifically. He would tell you that Gwen has been doing research on the situation at hand.
Okay, I will go talk to her first. Darren, do you mind if we rest here until nightfall?
Always welcome at the orchard.
Wonderful. Okay, and I'm gonna go talk to Gwen.
All right, so Gwen is in the study. So his study door opens here. And she would look up at you from her glasses that look over the glasses kind of look. And she would say, "Have you discovered anything?"
Yes.
Please.
Well, the goblins attacked the town again. 3 of them were in Grista's bar. Those are dead now. But 3 or 4 more hit the miners' exchange, and they got a hold of what I can only assume is a piece of obsidian that Halia had made into the cornerstone of the building.
He is a crafty one, that one.
So our plan is to try and track the 4 that made, got the miners' exchange, and try to recover the cornerstone at least. But we need the rest first.
Is there anything else?
Oh, yes. Apparently, can you read Dwarvish or Goblin or many other languages?
So she's a dwarf.
Oh, she is a dwarf. I'm sorry. I thought she...
No, she looks up at you. She looks up at you over her glasses when you say, "Can you read Dwarvish?" As she's got all of these scrolls spread out in front of her. And it's just a look of... Maybe.
Can I look at the desk and see if any of those scripts are similar to the note that we found?
Make a perception roll.
Try and save a little face here. I don't know what her first language is.
That's right. So just to be clear, Halia has to be a dwarf because she's in charge of the miners' exchange. But Gwen, who is a dwarf, might not speak Dwarvish.
That's
it goes, okay.
Echo, there are too many books to notice any specific languages. There are several scripts on the desk.
Okay. Frampt has a note that we found on one of the psi-goblins in the well by Barthens, and I'd appreciate if you could take a look at it and see if you could tell what it says. We think it's close to Dwarvish, but not exactly.
She will take a look at it, and she will begin to scratch her cheek with her hand in almost like a tick sort of fashion when she's thinking. And she'll say, "Zorzula's Rest. I know of it." She'll look at you and she'll say, "Have you ever heard of Drugar?"
Would I have? I mean, I'm
Roll a
pretty
history.
well educated.
Oh, the
I don't know
answer is
that it would come up.
the answer is either yes or roll a history check. Your
Okay.
choice.
Well,
The answer is yes, no, or
I would-
history check.
10.
I guess it would sound familiar for me since I speak Dwarvish. So I guess I'll try and roll a history check too.
Yeah, go ahead.
Ooh, I got a 0. Wow.
You forget.
I will roll 2 just because giant and dwarvish, they interact. Oh, never mind. Gotcha. Sorry.
That's fine. Echo, nothing's really coming to mind. Cramp, you're staring off into space. Gwen will tell you that Zorzula's Rest was an old mining site by Drugar in the area. She'll also tell you that there hasn't been that activity in this area from Drugar for as long as she's been alive.
Could that be where these goblins are holed up? It was also carved into the bar at Grista's place, but that says Zorzula was here. Yay, Zorzula.
Oh, I think it's worth a look. I could try to make you guys a map while you rest.
That would be so appreciated, Gwen. You are just lovely.
It's my pleasure. And for the record, dear, I speak Dwarvish, Elvish, Common, Undercommon, Sylvan, and a little bit of Giant. And those are just fluently.
I won't forget, I promise. And if you want, I can teach you Celestial.
I would be charmed.
Sorry, I'm typing. Yeah. I'm going to thank her for her time once more, and I'm actually going to go look for, wow, I lost his name. Gundren.
You'd be able to find Gundren in the kitchen.
Someone's in the kitchen with Gundren.
It's Nundro. Someone's
Numbro?
in the kitchen, I know.
Numbro.
Echo, you could easily find Gundren.
Numbro having more birthmarks he's showing off as she walks into the room.
If you would ask him, he will gladly show you the birthmarks he has.
I have no doubts.
Gundren looks at you and says, "Can I help you, little lady?"
Has Sildar's ceremony already been completed?
We've done minor arrangements in town. We have him set to return to Neverwinter soon. He'll be buried with honors. We've sent word to his family, his children, the rest of the Lord's Alliance. They mourn the loss of a great man.
As do we all, I think.
Yes, if I wouldn't have been so excited to get the mine, I think we might have been able to make better preparations for recovering it. Now we don't have the mine, Sildar, or anything. Life chasing fancy goals.
Oh, I don't know. Goals are always worth having. And we can still go back to the mine and clear it out. The four of us, have some more pressing issues at the moment. The goblins. I'd be happy to go back with you. Yes, we will.
I accept your kindness.
I really want to go back to that flame skull.
Okay, that's all I wanted.
All right, so will the group head back? Will the group settle in for a rest?
Yes.
All right.
Only if there's nothing going to happen.
The group apparently will not take a rest.
We wake up and the orchard is on fire.
All right, what arrangements does the group make for the night?
Have we already been shown where the sleeping quarters are?
Oh yes, you've already spent several nights here.
Okay, all right.
You know that the
Yeah.
main guest rooms are here. This is Darren's room, but he will give it up if somebody wants to have a single room.
Actually, I will. I go to like my room that I'm shown, and I take the covers off, and I actually take them outside, and I put them under like the tree in front of his house, and I sleep out there
Okay.
after like a brief meditation.
And I was actually going to say, if anybody wanted to sleep outside, the sky is beautiful. When you look up into the sky, the darkness of the night and the brightness of the stars contrast beautifully. And in the long, long, far distance, there is always what looks like a silver river that just flows ever onward. It is quite a pretty sight.
For my little pouch on the side, I roll up a doobie and smoke it while I stare at the stars.
Okay. Would the rest of the group do anything before retiring for the night?
I think I'm good.
I think I'm good too.
Okay, Grum?
I am good to fall asleep for real without any psychic damage.
I don't know why are you guys so worried about going to sleep every night?
It's been too long in that cave.
So
I don't know what it's from, but something gave me
And-
PTSD.
Oh, and Durst Manor, of course. Forgot.
Oh yeah.
so the
Oh yeah,
party
didn't we go to Barovia earlier too? Shit.
not we Grum. That was just a you venture.
I thought we were all like looking at Strahd.
Nope, that was just specifically you.
Oh.
Because you're the
Gotta go
one
back
that
and
does,
read
you're
my
the one
pencil
that has
down.
a pretty painting of a vampire lord.
Yeah. I need to go back and read my notes.
All right, so the party drifts off to slumber when all of their eyes open to a burning building. Tobin, go
I knew
away!
Again?
And
I knew it.
as you all find yourself in that familiar setting with flames floating all around you, Dark Echo standing behind the bar,
No.
Dark Nick standing in the middle of the flame, other
Great.
characters long forgotten also standing in their own portions of the flame. That is where we will end it for this week.
Of
Really?
course.
And I'm sleeping outside.
Tobin, go away.
He's there for the group, actually. He's there like
Oh, he's not disappearing.
for his rabbit foot.
Tobin's right. Tobin, where'd you go? Tobin.
He just disappeared.
Open, come back!
Now we want him back. Come back.
Tobin. We will find out what will happen in this reality that is no longer a reality next week.
Oh God.
Sounds like what's going to happen is everyone's going to get their lucky rabbit's foot they wanted.
I don't know. We need Tobin to come back first.
Tobin vanished. Tobin gone.
All right. Man. Oh, I was gonna say, speaking about the Strahd poster, Grum, like I was gonna bring in my paladin who did the Strahd campaign and just have him like have PTSD, especially like around your poster, but my Monday night group, my character died, and I ended up rolling a paladin, which is why I didn't bring the paladin into this group. By the way,
I have a question. You said Dark Echo is behind the counter.
Uh-huh.
Is
serve and drink.
Darknix, Drova, and Nesvin supposed to be there as well?
Yes.
Oh my God. So Tobin was actually supposed to be there too.
Actually, I set the map before Tobin was not Tobin. However, it does kind of make sense to me that Tobin is here in the burning building.
So not just Dark Echo, but Dark Nyx, Drova, Nespin, and Tobin are in the building with us. Holy shit.
Wait, is he Dark Tobin or is he just Tobin?
You're welcome to interact with him next week to find out.
Oh yeah. And on that note, good night, everyone. I will see you all next week.
Good night. Sleep
Good night,
well.
bro.
Good night, guys.
Ponder
also
what you
DM
might. What's up?
Oh, go. What were you gonna say? Ponder what?
Ponder what might happen next week.
Oh, I will. I was gonna say I will get confirmation by next week if I'll end up missing 1 week or two. If I'm missing 2 weeks, or do you want to do like a one shot for everyone? Yeah, I just figure I'd give you like heads up in case that's something you wanted to do.
Maybe. There's in the near future there's a part that this will get more dungeon crawly in the near future.
Gotcha.
It's the dungeon crawls that are difficult to miss people with.
Yeah.
The other reason I suggested the one shot is if there's one you were looking for, I did the the Unicorn one for like a paid thing, like 2 weeks back, and it was actually pretty like fun.
Yeah, there's actually there's two. There's one that's free that I just downloaded, and that's the Scions of Elemental Evil.
Yeah, the Unicorn one should be free too.
It's free as well. I was looking at both of those and wondering possibilities.
I don't know about the Scions one, but like the Unicorn, it's from like the old TV show, and like your characters are so OP. I played the Barbarian in it, which is kind of what really made me want to play the Barbarian. And like at level 4, I had like 20 strength because of like the magical items I had. Like everyone gets magical items that have like crazy abilities and stuff. But it's pretty good.
I will look into it. Let me know. Echo, let me know about the people that might want to play. And as long as they're okay with me streaming and doing silly things with what they say, I tend to be alright.
Yeah, more victims.
Yay.
More people to show birthmarks to.
And people still want a bigger audience.
Alright, I'm gonna slide out and get to bed. I had a long day today, and I'll probably have a long day tomorrow. And next week may or may not be an important week. Who knows? In life, in real life, and in the game.
Next week will be the most important week because I am getting married.
Oh.
Yeah. All right, well, good night, everyone. It was fun.
I look forward to pictures, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, it won't be anything grand, but I hear y'all.
Yeah, I want to see pictures too.
Me too.
Okay.
All right, you guys have a great night. I'm gonna sign off.
All right. Me too, guys. It's been a long day.